Hey guys, it's Burnsies RT. And if you remember a while back in one of my videos, I mentioned that I was working on a social experiment. Well, that social experiment was doing more research and digging up on Steemit and DTube. A while back, RT Life did a video on DTube. Just showed a quick flare and flash of it. So I took that video and I started digging into the Steemit and DTube platform. All in all, I like it a lot. I went, created an account, started posting some items. Unfortunately, there's virtually no automotive footprint on either one of those platforms. Steemit is more of a social networking, social whatever you want to call it. It's kind of like a hybrid between Twitter and Facebook, whatever you want to call it, Instagram, where you post pictures, you write blogs, things of that nature. And then DTube, as you're probably aware, is more of like a YouTube where you post your videos. To give you some kind of idea of the footprint we have, when you create a post, you tag it. And you have a primary tag, and you're able to use 4 additional tags. So if you guys go and do a search on the tag cars, you'll find that there's like 1,200 posts with that tag. And there's a total of like 1.6 million posts total between Steemit and DTube. So that's like 0.07 of 1% of all of the posts are automotive related. So where that really comes into play, and you know, if you have any interest in monetization, is that the monetization like policy, or how that works, is you get money if people upvote your video or post, which is kind of like the same as liking. And each individual within the Steemit community or DTube has what they call steam power, and you accumulate steam power the longer you're on the platform, and basically, you know, the more subscribers you get, the more power you get, basically the more influence you get. So if, you know, just to kind of put it in perspective, let's just take our community for instance. You have RT Life, which is, you know, let's just say the most influential member of the group, and who would have the most steam power. And you'd have a channel like me who, you know, is about 1% of the size. So if you have someone like RT Life liking your videos or your posts, you're going to have a significantly more, like, he's going to have a more significant impact on your monetization, or the money that you get per post, than like if I did. So to put it in perspective, like one upvote from him might be worth like a few dollars, whereas like an upvote from me might be like worth like a penny. So there's just not a lot of people with a lot of influence who have any automotive interest. So there's really no money to be made on the automotive side at this time if you're interested in moving to that platform for money. But there's a lot of things I do like about it. So for instance, you know, like YouTube ranks your videos on whatever it does, and your like trending and your hot videos aren't always like necessarily fair. Whereas like in DTube and Steemit, if you post a video or post on Steemit, it has like a live feed. And when it comes to ranking your video, unfortunately, it ranks it based on how much money you've accumulated through upvotes and people who have been watching your videos and upvoting with influence. So on the automotive side, there's just not that influence and people upvoting your videos with any type of steam power. So I posted a few things, got some upvotes, made a few pennies, but unfortunately there's just nothing out there in regards to making money on the automotive side, if that's your thing. But I did want to go check it out and come back to you guys and just fill you in on it, because I was curious myself and just wanted to share that kind of information that I did have with it. And really, the only things you can really talk about or post videos about right now that have any type of clout is, like on Steemit. If you're a photographer, there's a spot for you there. If you like to write blogs, if you're into cryptocurrency like the Steem or the Bitcoin, there's a spot for you there. Or like if you're a blogger or if you're into arts, those are the categories right now that you could do pretty well on. But automotive at this time, unfortunately, there's just no footprint whatsoever. So you could take that as being a great opportunity to get in and try to make that influence, but really at this time there's just no one watching or no one having any interest in automotive stuff right now. There's this one guy on there who posts videos, or not videos, but he posts a picture and a description about cars, and there's someone with some influence liking or upvoting his stuff, but your average Joe posting something, they're not going to do well. And if you do a search on Dodge Charger in DTube, you're going to have like the 4 or 5 videos that I posted, along with a couple interior videos of a Hellcat. I mean, there's literally like 8 to 10 things that come back on the search engine. So, just wanted to report back the environment, the thing that we got going, which is so awesome on YouTube, will not be recreated or cannot be recreated at this time. So even if we all, like all 3 or 4 or 500 of us, went and started up our own community, we wouldn't be successful, because we wouldn't even have any power. We could upvote each other's videos to no end, of which you really only get about 10 per day that you can use at 100% power. Even if we did that, we couldn't build up our community to a point where it could be profitable. So just want to report back. If you guys are interested, I'll be amazed if you guys made it to the end. But if you did, congratulations. And like, subscribe, and comment, guys. Talk to you soon.